Good morning, it's Foodie Friday. We all made it to the end of the week. And it's a beautiful sunny day here. Okay, so, wait, I'm moving this a little bit closer. All right, got lots of things to share with you, and I know they're gonna be flipped backwards. So if you want links or anything, I can share them in the comments. But we started a 7-day protein challenge in the Optimal You group. I am so happy to see we got lots of new people joining, lots of engagement. So keep your recommendations on what your favorite things are coming. I'm going to share a lot of my favorite things here, and it's really all about preparation. And you just have to. It's not, I say all the time, it's simple, but it's not easy. So a few minutes prep time, and even if you think about preparing when you go to the store, because, hey, Stephanie, because getting that shopping list ready and having easy grab and go high protein snacks or options is so important. And it's funny because I was talking to a colleague yesterday, and we were talking about, obstacles, like what's difficult. And the thing that came up, and, I'm guilty of it also. I started at 7 o'clock yesterday morning, and at 3 o'clock, it dawned on me, I had not eaten a thing. I had my protein coffee, my collagen, my bulletproof coffee in the morning, and I just kept working and thinking I was going to get done. I literally have hard-boiled eggs ready in the fridge for a grab-and-go, quick 7-gram protein snack or part of a meal, and I just never made the time to do it. So I'm also guilty of all the same things that everybody deals with. So preparation is one key, but even when you're prepared, you really, really just need to make time to either grab that quick protein snack or even go for a 10-minute walk. Sometimes we think, I don't have that 10 minutes to spare right now, but that 10 minutes that you grab your protein or go for a quick walk will really set you up for a better mindset and energy. So I'm not going to do that again. I think I'm going to write on my calendar, on my to-do list, what to do. All right. So we are talking quick protein snacks because, again, our minimum protein that we want to get every day is 100 grams. If you can think about trying to add 40 grams of fiber along with that, bonus. Now, keep in mind that 100 grams of protein a day is minimum. We basically need 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if your ideal body weight is 140 pounds, you need 140 grams of protein in a day. And this is so important, and it is more important than the number on the scale, because especially as you're getting older, right? Protein starts to decline, your estrogen starts to decline, your muscle tone starts to decline. And I don't mean protein declines, I mean collagen. So what number looked good on the scale at 30 is most likely not going to look good on the scale at 50 or more. So we want to make sure it becomes more important to get that high end of protein to maintain your muscle mass. If you maintain your muscle mass, that skin is not going to look saggy or drapey as much. Collagen to support the skin protein, full protein. Now keep in mind, collagen is not a complete protein. So collagen, wonderful for skin, hair, nails, all of that. But you need minimum 100 grams, 140 grams of complete protein in your diet to maintain and build your muscles. And that looks so much better than a number on the scale. So when people start talking about Ozempic face and you hear all that stuff about the weight loss injections, you all know I have a love-hate relationship with these things, but used appropriately and correctly and with the right supervision, you're maintaining muscle mass. You're not getting that Ozempic face, because weight is weight. Your body, when you're not eating right and supporting all of your systems correctly, you're going to lose weight. Doesn't matter whether it's muscle or fat. We need to do it strategically to lose fat and maintain muscle. Okay, I go off on tangents. You all know that. Some of my favorites, quick grab and go. As I said, hard-boiled eggs, easy, boil them, keep them in the fridge. Now, bonus if you peel them and put them in a container. But I find that the moisture, because unless you totally dry them, whatever, the moisture kind of just promotes growth bacteria. I don't think they last as long out of the shell when they're boiled. So it takes a minute to peel them. Eggs, 7 grams of protein for the extra large egg. Eat the yolk. Don't be afraid of the yolk, because there are essential fatty acids and enzymes that help your body break down cholesterol. The yolk is so good for you. String cheese, right? If you've ever had kids in your house, you always had string cheese. 7 grams of protein. If you can find a full fat, get a full fat. The low moisture part skim is usually what you can find. 7 grams of protein, easy peasy. Put that with your hard-boiled egg, 14 grams of protein. Throw in, I didn't bring my beef sticks out. Throw in a beef stick, another 7 to 9 grams of protein. You've got 21 grams of protein and a really quick portable meal, right? You can throw the egg, you can throw all of this in a bag and you don't even need to pack anything, any containers or anything. My favorite beef sticks right now, so there's something called biltong, and you can get that from a Brooklyn biltong. That's venison. Super lean, lots of protein. You all know my favorite place to get beef sticks is, local farmer's market, local farm. We want no sugar added, no additives. Archer, I believe, that's an easy brand that you can get at Costco or Target. Really yummy also. So love that one. Protein shakes. Now, the caveat to protein shakes is I have yet to find a pre-made bottled one. Now I know there's Core Life and I think Fairlife. Those are all pretty good brands. I haven't done a deep dive into them, but I have not found a pre-made protein shake yet that does not have stabilizers in it. So good, better, best scenario, if you're traveling and don't have anything and run into the gas station and they have a Fairlife protein shake, get it. Much better than, other options. But even the best protein powders or protein shakes are highly processed foods. So we need to make sure there's no stabilizers, minimal stabilizers, and junk in them. Otherwise, this just contributes to what I like to call the chemical soup in your gut. All those highly processed foods, those stabilizers, artificial sweeteners, artificial anything is going to break down your intestinal wall and shift the good bacteria and fuel the bad bacteria in your gut. So we want to try to avoid that as much as we can. Super easy. Everybody has a shaker. And grab a bottle of water, put this in a little container, a serving in a little container, throw it in your bag, and you're good to go. My favorite, I've got 2 favorites right now, and Jocko has been a tried and true favorite of mine. Really good taste, 22 grams of protein. It's whey, casein, and egg protein. And the mixture of the protein, of the different kinds of protein, make it easier to digest. Super clean. I mean, we got a couple things going on, but nothing so bad that I would say, you know, it's a better option, because quick grab and go, 22 grams of protein. Now, you all know my favorite Faya yogurt, 15 grams of protein. I get the 5% full fat, because again, when they take sugar and fat out of food, they put in garbage that tastes good, but just promotes the chemical soup in your gut. Fat and sugar are yummy. They're yummy. And fat especially keeps you full. Now sugar, we want to find Truvani protein powders. Actually, I think I checked that one out and I think it's good, but I will do a deep dive into that and post in the group. But I think that's a good one. So you got 15 grams of protein here. Now, if you're a protein, like a yogurt parfait kind of person, this is what you do. Serving of 3/4 cup of your yogurt. Throw in a scoop of your vanilla protein powder or any flavor protein powder. My second favorite is Flav City. It's actually pretty clean and the flavors are delicious. But throw in a scoop of your protein powder to your full fat Faya yogurt. We now are up to 37 grams of protein. If you love a little peanut butter, 1 scoop of the PB Fit, the organic PB Fit, is 7 grams of plant protein. So now we are up to 44 grams of protein, I believe. And, you know, throw in some fruit, throw in some nuts, throw in whatever. You know, the nuts add fiber. Throw in some ground flaxseed. You're adding fiber and omega-3s. My favorite little seeds here, your chia seeds. Now, this yogurt is really thick, and you add your protein powder and your PB powder to it. It's really thick. So I would make the PB Fit, I want to say Sam's or Costco. That's where I got it, in the organic one. Now, I'm going to finish this. The chia seeds, I definitely recommend that you soak them in a juice or a liquid. A green juice, Aldi's and Trader Joe's has a red organic juice. So it's beet juice and all kinds of things. No sugar added. Soak your chia seeds in there and make kind of like a, you know, did you ever get one of those chia seed juices? Because the chia seeds will absorb the liquid, and then you use it like a sauce over the thick yogurt protein that you just mixed up, and it kind of cuts through that thick pastiness. And 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, my friends, has not only 5 grams of protein, so now we're almost at 50 grams of protein. There's 8 grams of fiber. You're almost a quarter of a way to your 40 grams of fiber a day. Awesome. And this is going to keep you full so long. It's one of my favorite things. Okay, so we got that. Now, I know I'm going to have some people who are saying, well, I heard that peanuts are really bad for you and they are highly mold containing and blah, 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 blah. I know, but let's go with the good, better, best scenario, okay? Super easy and quick to throw into a smoothie. Again, 60 calories. Y'all know I would much prefer looking at macros and not calories, because if you're eating the right things, everything falls into place. 7 grams of fiber, 7 grams of protein, plus there is fiber in this. We got 2 grams of fiber. It all adds up. But the PB, especially the organic PB Fit, how they process it is a very, very high heat. So the powder has a really less chance of have a mold containing issue because the processing, the way it's processed basically kills that all. So not bad at all. Another couple grab and goes. I've shared this before. My Mosh bars, guys, has B vitamins, D, lion's mane, omega-3s, ashwagandha, flaxseed. The cleanest bar I have seen, and 12 grams of protein. 12 grams of protein, 3 grams of sugar, and again, we're talking natural. So I always keep one of these in my bag because it's a super easy grab and go. Now, my favorite tuna. My favorite tuna is this natural caught, it's a line caught tuna, and it's called Natural Catch. I ordered it online. It is totally clean. Yes, I understand the mercury and all of that. It's less in the fresh line caught than you're getting from your chicken of the sea. Farm caught, farm raised fish has a much lower nutritional profile than fresh caught, line caught, or any of that, okay? Now, this is yellowfin tuna, organic extra virgin olive oil, a little bit of broth, and water. That is it. Delicious. Literally, Ken and I will grab a can of this, and I will, Stephanie, I will. Grab a can of this, dump it into a bowl. You really don't even need anything. I generally keep the olive oil in it. And again, it's extra virgin olive oil. Less processed. It's not a mixture of good stuff and crappy stuff, which is what a lot of that pomace, I believe, P-O-M-A-C-E, a lot of that, you even have to look at the label when you go to buy your olive oil. Because if it's not extra virgin, I'm not a huge fan of that stark flavor of the extra virgin. But this, since they have a little bit of liquid in it, water in it, kind of waters it down a little bit, and it's not that strong. But dump this into a bowl, 21 grams of protein. Bonus, if you make a tuna salad, throw an egg, you're at almost 30 grams of protein. A little either fresh made mayonnaise or my favorite brand is it Thrive? Chosen. Chosen is a clean brand of mayo. No seed oils. And honestly, mayo is the easiest thing to make. Maybe I'll do that next Friday because it's super easy to make and it's so yummy. But every single mayonnaise brand is full of canola oil and crap. So 30 grams, little tuna salad, super easy. And like I said, throw this in your bag with a plastic fork or a bamboo fork, whatever, open it up and literally eat it right out of the can. So I hope this helped. I know my daughter posted, timing was perfect because this morning she was making her smoothies for her kids and they love them. So she sent me pictures. So she was posting them in the group and what she used. Because, if you start with your kids early, they don't know any different. They love the healthy stuff. They just love it. You just have to make it available to them. So, all right, Steph. So that's it. It's easy. We'll do that next week. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. We are on day 4 of the protein challenge. So if you're not in the Optimal You group, hop on over. If you need the link, comment and I'll send you the link. We're on day 4 and get engaged because I am putting together a little gift package that I will be sending out. And you know it's going to include, maybe it'll include some of my favorite Mosh bars too. But you know it's going to include my favorite spring and mulberry chocolate. So hop on over, get engaged, ask questions, put your favorite protein hacks in the comments. Thank you all so much. Have a good one.